Hello and good day. Welcome to my weekly update. Today is May the 13th, 2023. I'm your self-sufficient farmer from Nigeria. I'm bringing you today's update from the front of the compound of the goat and the chicken. So since the last update, we've moved the chicken into their house, which you can see right behind me, and you can see them interested in what we are doing. They are free to roam. So in the same compound, we have the goats also. The goats have their own house, but they are all fenced in the same compound. So they roam together and play together. Today, I would like to talk about how far we have gone on the journey toward self-sufficiency in food, and then also talk about food preservation. So about a week ago at home, we were having dinner, my wife and I, and we were eating Nigerian food called amala. And we make our own amala from plantain, dried plantain. Unripe plantain is dried and is ground into a flour. So that's how we make our own amala. And my wife said to me that, do you know that this is the bunch you brought home like 3 weeks ago? And we made it into plantain and I made it into amala, and this is what we've been eating. And that gave me a lot of joy. So we are self-sufficient in amala for now. I mean, as at now, we are self-sufficient in that. And I don't think we are going back on that. Other food items we are sufficient in now are eggs. We produce more than we need of eggs at home. We are self-sufficient in local vegetables now for making Nigerian soups. We are self-sufficient in pepper. We are self-sufficient in herbs and spices. So we moved along the journey. We are self-sufficient in plantain. We don't buy plantain again. Meat, we are not 100% there yet for meat, but we are probably halfway there. We butcher part of our ducks, D-U-C-K, ducks, regularly, maybe 1 or 2 in a month, and also rabbits, also 1 or 2 in a month. So gradually we're moving towards self-sufficiency, and I'm looking forward to the time when the fish pond will start producing the tilapia fish that we can also eat at home. The second thing I want to talk about is food preservation. Now that the farm is producing a lot, even though it's just a small acreage of land, it's just two acres. But I tell you, with good management, you can produce a lot of food on 2 acres. And we are beginning to see that we are producing more than we can eat, right? So I have now started thinking about and researching into how to preserve food, right? So in this our environment in Nigeria, of course, one of the best ways of preserving food worldwide is cold storage, okay? But because of electricity that is not always available, that is not a very good option in Nigeria. So I've looked into drying food, okay, food dehydration, removing the water and leaving the vitamins and all the essential ingredients intact. This is a very viable option in our environment because we have abundance of sun. That is something we have in excess in Nigeria. So I've done a lot of research into that. I've seen on YouTube, my teacher, people who have done solar food dryers all over the world. I've studied them carefully, and I've came up with my own design, which we have started constructing. So in this update, I will show you how far we have gone in constructing our food dehydrator. So an update on the goats. We're in their compound now, moving towards their house, and we can see them having fun, playing around. So we let them roam the whole compound, which is very big. Compound is very big during the day, and at night they come back to sleep in this house. And yesterday we examined them, and we found that of the 5 females, adult females we have, 2 of the females are now pregnant. So 2 are pregnant. 2 already have kids that they are taking nursing. This one is curious. So 2 of the kids, white kids, very lovely. So we have 2 pregnant ones already, and the gestation period is about 5 months or so. So we expect to have the number of kids this year. Also, the 2 mothers that are nursing, I expect those, and the 3rd one that's not yet pregnant, to also get pregnant this year. So my expectation is that all our female goats will be pregnant this year. So this is day 2 of construction of the solar dryer, and it's taking shape. What we're looking at, okay, you've seen the full thing as it stands. This angled portion of it is the solar collector. This is the solar collector. It will be covered on the surface. You can cover it with either glass or UV nylon. So I'm going to use UV nylon. That's the one used for making greenhouses, to cover it. And that's the UV nylon there. It's going to cover it. And here, it's going to put a netting to prevent rodents from entering. So an air will enter from here, get heated up, and then this is the back. And the air that is heated up will enter here and rise to the top, and then it will escape from here. We're going to build sliding openings here, both here and in front, to control the rate of escape of air if we want to control the temperature or the humidity. And this portion at the back here is going to be where the trays will be built. So between this level and this level, there will be layers of trays that the air will be passing through. We'll put the food we want to dry on it. Though this is one of the advantages of getting a professional. This is just day 2 of his work, and it's almost done. If I was to do it myself, DIY, it would take me much longer. So I needed this in a hurry, and I got a professional to do it. This is an update on the rabbit kits, baby rabbits that were born on the 1st of May. The 2 that survived are doing very well, and mother is taking good care of them, as you can see. There she is, a good mother. And the the kids themselves, remarkably big. And for kids that are less than 2 weeks old, they're almost 2 weeks now. They were born very big anyway, and they, they grew up so big. And you can see they are now covered totally with hair. We recall at the last recording, there was no hair on their body at all. That's how rabbits are born. They are doing very well, energetic, and they've started leaving the nesting box on their own and joining their mother in the cage. I also want to talk about the process of breeding rabbits, mating rabbits. But it's a long subject, so I won't cover it in this update. I will do another video on it and release it during the week. Cuisine of today is my specialty: beans, sweet potato, and ripe plantain made into a pottage. This is my specialty. I do various permutations and combinations of it. So you're welcome to join me. You can hear the voice of a young lady in the background. Hello, Ayomide. Look here and say hello. Ayomide, say hello.
Hello.
This young lady is the daughter of a farm manager, and she came with him to the farm today, and we're having fun together. I'm cooking my own food, and she's cooking her own sand food, which I've told her not to put in her mouth. Okay. Harvest of the week. We have sweet corn, cucumbers, spinach, basil, curry leaf, peppermint, spring onion, parsley, and purple kale. We have also 2 big pawpaws, ewedu, that's jute leaf, and again we have plenty of this green vegetable we call shoko in Nigeria. It's very good for making local soup. Good harvest for the week. I'm a happy farmer.